So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Port have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's made its way to him. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That is good alertness. And here's Mbappe. Raul. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he can clear it away.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Puskas. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
After 16 minutes is...
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Beckham. Port looking to pass their way through. Rodri. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a promising position. And it's corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And he's taking no chances there. Beckham with the cross. Out for a throw. Takes aim and crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Puskas. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Raul. De Bruyne. Baresi calmly anticipates. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Port upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Puskas. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Puskas. De Bruyne, over to the left. Raul, it's a pretty loose pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that should get the job done. Great vision. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. Rodri. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Puskas. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Raul. And it's De Bruyne. Van Basten.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Port have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gravenberg gathers from the goal kick. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Oh, he's burst through. Just the keeper to beat. He can get that clear.
Port really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in it.
It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. He's found some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
More and more pressure on the ball here. He's found the way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Kimmich. Port finding their passes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Very nicely done.
Great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 2, Baresi.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 12,
Port go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Number 14, Rashford. Number 19, Filippo Inzaghi.
Punched away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Always onto this. He's got away. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Port go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Puskás. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! And he hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, sweet feet. Makalele does well to get it back. Rodri. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And we're done. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Messi. Raul. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets his head on it! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lampard conjures time and space where few can.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Showing great feet there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Raul. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Rodri. Rodri could try, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Raul. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. And shapes to shoot! Makaleli. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. That has not gone well. Out to the right. Now it's Cruyff. Messi could try cutting inside here. Zanetti getting this one clear. Rudiger. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Messi.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Raul, good purposeful running this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Raul, that's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lampard, and this is Lampard, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is De Bruyne, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Messi. Great chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti. Raul.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Raul is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi, he has found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. Rodri is there to clear. Makaleli. Drogba, great ball. Drogba! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Almost an hour gone. Zanetti. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Raul. And it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Drogba. Raul. And it's Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Raul. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. And that's another throw. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. Oh, it's Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There's the shot! Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And here's Raul. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true...